best we could do is I could just take it home, go through it on my time, and then like when my brother comes over or whatever, be like, hey, can we run up the street to one of the two thrift stores and just donate stuff to just get it out of here, So
Right.
that's basically the plan at this point, because I want to be out of there by the end of the month. So I don't have a lot of time, but I've also got a decent amount. But I got to find somebody who has a truck for the TV stand, because I think it's too
Oh,
big to go in an SUV unless it's like a big SUV. Because the thing's 59 inches long.
that's pretty big.
you know that's yeah, so I feel like, and it sucks because my sister's boyfriend, he got rid of his truck because the frame was cracked apparently.
Yeah, that's a
So,
problem.
you know yeah, you for sure don't, but some guy he knew was like, oh, I can fix, I'll take it, and I'll work on it eventually. So, but yeah, in the meantime I got to try to find a truck, to try to just to be able to get that furniture, but I got to make room for the furniture
I
first,
would say because I can
you know.
probably borrow Michelle's dad's trailer, and I could pull that with my
Oh, that would work.
I could pull that with my
Yeah, that
car because I've done it.
yeah, that
I've
would
done it
work too.
before.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Okay. I'll try not to, like, obviously I won't be like last minute on it. I'll try to, hit you up a little sooner than that, but cuz I think our plan is to go back over there. My brother's coming over a couple times this week, so I might like see if we can go donate a bunch of shit and then go over there and grab some more stuff
Right.
so that I can go through some more stuff. Cause honestly, the only things I didn't go through was like I have like 4 boxes of graphic novels I brought, and I kind of don't want to start going through those. I'd like to do all that kind of all at one time, you know.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
I still got to get my comic books out of there too, and I think I'm gonna have to go buy some comic boxes, which sucks. Those boxes are like $10 or so each now for long
Really?
boxes. Yep.
Lawn boxes?
Dude,
Get
all the
out of
supplies have
here.
gone, yeah,
That's
all the
insane.
supplies have gone way up. Yeah, bags and boards are ridiculous now. It's like same with sports cards. Like the ones that used to be penny sleeves are not penny sleeves. I mean, shit goes up. Like, right,
Oh yeah.
we can live with that. But like too much. Like top loaders that I was buying when we had our shop I was buying them from Ultra Pro for, I don't know, I think it was like 50 cents or a buck a pack. And we sold them for like $2 or 2.50, whatever they were supposed to be sold at. Now they're at least $4 a pack,
Hmm.
for a while during COVID, because sports cards got stupid hot during COVID and Pokemon and all that. You know, uh top loaders were up to like $8 and $9 a pack. It's like, dude, they're a piece of plastic. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, but they top load. You see,
They do top load. You're not wrong.
they
They do
s-
top load.
they top load.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. During COVID lockdown, there was like a shortage of them because, nothing was shipping and whatever.
Everyone was
So
top
that's why,
loading.
right. That's why they went up so much, to the point that people were selling used ones on eBay. Like they were selling like 50 and 100 for like new money, you know?
That's just
And I was
crazy
like,
to me.
geez, I wish I would have kept the shit ton of them I had when we closed the shop.
Yeah,
I just
really.
threw them in the trash because they weren't, they were all scuffed up, and, but I was like, man, I was sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah, who knew, huh?
Right? I was
Who
like going
knew?
through one of the boxes the other night. I pulled out, there's all about 3/4 of a pack of top loaders. I'm like, sweet. Like gold. Not really now, but for a while there it was.
I mean, if
Right.
anything's gold, if you find the right buyer, am I right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
found some cash in one of the boxes because I've
Hell
had
yeah.
two
Drug
I've had
money.
$2. No, no,
Oh.
I mean, not much. I mean, maybe over the counter drug money. Because I found like some $2 bills that I had. Like
Oh,
I had some here, and I'm like, I know I have more of these. I had no clue where they were, and I found them. So
nice.
it was like $20 worth of $2 bills, but
I mean,
I mean,
that's
it's still
fair.
that much, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently I got to look at them before I do anything with them, because I guess there's some $2 bills that are,
Yeah, they're like
rare and all that
silver
stuff.
$2
So
bills or whatever the hell they call them.
those, I definitely don't have any of those. I did find one that's called a red note, I think it is.
Hmm.
But it's not really worth. It's at most probably like
Sounds like
six
communist
six
propaganda to
bucks.
me.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm.
But man, from moving boxes the day at the storage and then moving them constantly around the house. It's like, I'm getting some exercise, but also, like it's a little wear and tear on the back,
Have you tried taking the
So
boxes and building something like a ziggurat?
no,
You
that's an
should.
interesting concept though.
If you
I
have
should, you're
enough,
right.
make a
I
temple.
know. Yes.
Right? Hence the
Welcome to my
halo. We're circling
yeah,
back to the halo.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good plan. But yeah,
I
it's like I found in a chest of drawers over there that apparently still has art supplies in it. I
ah,
thought I took all the art supplies out of that one, so I'm like, I don't even know what's in it. Like, it's taped shut, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fool with that till I bring it here.
corpse.
Corpse. Yeah.
That's why it's taped shut. To keeps the
Yeah.
evil spirits inside.
It makes sense. I mean, it's yeah. I forgot that's my cursed art
Yeah,
supplies.
yeah, exactly. You're gonna cut that tape open. It's gonna look like when they shut down the reactor in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Like, oh boy. Well, I mean, at least I know who I'll call.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Once my fur coat assaults me and starts running down the road.
Yeah. Right.
uh,
Like,
I was re- I
this
was I
again.
was really hoping Lord Bandito would rejoin our chat so we can see if our sound was shit or not.
Oh yeah, that would
Yes,
be
that'd be
quite
nice.
nice.
Should I?
Quite nice. Is there
Oh,
anybody in the chat right
oh,
now?
Dale. Oh, I summoned
What?
him. I
Oh, okay.
Cheeto's more like Candyman than we thought.
I guess, yeah. Aside from just the hook hand.
Well,
Wait,
yeah. I
that's the
mean,
wrong thing.
yeah,
Sorry. The hook hand is I know what you did last summer, not Candyman,
I know
right?
what you did last Candyman.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Sweet. I like this idea. We're gonna
Yeah,
mush them together.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's got like a little crown that says #1. I don't, maybe that because he was the first person in chat. Oh,
Oh.
he's classified as a
Oh,
top
that's right.
fan. Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
Cheeto, you
say
got 50
YouTube
XP. I don't know what that means.
YouTube sent me a thing that said that you can um award top fan status on your live stuff.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
they must have just done it. I assumed you had to turn that on, but
Oh,
it must have.
I could put Cheeto in timeout if I want to.
I
Oh, that's
mean,
hilarious.
probably necessary occasionally,
Yeah,
just for his
probably,
own good,
probably.
just settle him down a little bit.
Let's see here. No, he's okay. Yeah, well, he's our #1 fan right now in your YouTube video.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent work.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah. So we recorded with Heno last night. That was fun.
nice,
We had a nice little chat over on the Crazy Life.
nice.
And yeah, that was good. Him and I
Oh,
haven't talked in a while, and it sucks. It's like when you and I don't talk for a while. It's like you feel like something's just not right in the universe.
right. I hear you.
Yeah,
Things are out of alignment.
yeah. What's going on?
I'm making Cheeto a moderator.
Oh, I don't know about that. The power's gonna go right to his head.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. I think Cheeto's
All right.
responsible enough to be a managing moderator, not just a standard moderator.
You think so?
I think
All right.
so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right. You've been promoted to manager.
Yeah. Tomorrow we go to log on to YouTube and it's like you no longer have control of your account.
Like the fuck?
Yeah. What? Not again.
I know, right? These actually do sound way better than my ill ones that are falling apart. Like they're exposed
Well, it's because they were spreading disease in your ears.
That would explain a lot, actually.
Mhm. Yeah.
Huh.
They were just ear fucking you like crazy.
Just so much ear fucking.
So much.
I got
Oh man, well, good.
I kind of got my ears fucked yesterday with laughter, Brian. Laughter.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Arcade Fire again. All right, go on.
No. I didn't say ear sexual assault. We went and saw Titus at the Funny Bone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, are you interested? You and your lady?" I'm like, "Sure." And
Yeah.
they had never been to a stand-up show before. That was their first, and yeah, it was I've never seen his stand-up ever, Titus.
I've seen his stand up, but not live. Like I've seen an old special he did, or one or two of his old specials. But
Yeah, he's very funny. You could definitely tell he was
Mhm.
working on shit because he was just like, hold on, everybody. I'm sorry. I just got to get my laptop out and make sure I'm not missing any jokes here.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it was
makes
kind of it was nice to get out. Although the way they seat people unless you pay for VIP is insane. It's
okay.
based on what time you buy your tickets.
Okay.
So like when I bought mine was basically right after my coworker bought his and my other coworker bought theirs too.
Yeah.
And then we all showed up together and we're walking in. I'm like, they asked if we're together. And my one friend was like, no, we're all separate, like an idiot. but,
Yeah.
but I'm like, no, but we want to
Right.
sit together,
Yeah.
right? But that's
Yeah.
not how it worked. They sat those two
That's
off at
so.
a random table of two strangers. And then they sat us at a random table of two strangers.
Why would they do that?
I don't
That's
know.
so dumb.
Oh my
You'd think they
God.
would go, "Oh,
Cheetos
we have
dropping
a table."
Patreon links.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd think we would, they would go, "Oh, there's four here. Let's put you here." And then the two and two, put them
Well,
together.
get this. Behind me the whole time was a empty four top. Like, and they said it was a sold out show, so maybe that was four people supposed to sit
Yeah.
together.
Well,
But
even still though,
still,
nobody shows up. You should be able to sit there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's so dumb. So okay, so the lesson learned is to buy all your tickets together,
right.
because otherwise you don't know if you'll be able to sit with the people you go with. God, can you imagine if a couple was going to go on a date and they were going Dutch, you know?
Right.
Like, "Oh, I bought my ticket. Oh, I bought mine yesterday. Oh, sorry, we can't sit together for the whole show."
And
Good
the
God.
worst part is like sat down, love you, Cheeto. I think he's got to dip out.
Boo, right?
We
That's not a moderator kind of
Yeah,
thing to do, but all
that's I
right.
mean, management never leaves early, but whatever.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, we're not mad. It'll just go in his review.
Yeah, absolutely. It's already in the
Yeah.
review.
Yeah, oh, of course,
Yeah,
permanent file
yeah,
for sure.
permanent file. I wrote it in pen.
Oh, shit. Not erasable pen, I assume.
Of course.
God, do you remember those?
Yeah, I do.
How
They
shitty those erasable pens
they
were?
were trash. So no,
Yep.
we sit down, and as soon as we sit down, the couple there after they move all their shit out of the way, because I'm sure they weren't
Right.
expecting people to sit with them either. And
Well, no,
it's a
who's gonna
tiny
assume
high
you're
top
getting.
table. I mean,
Of course.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there I was gonna say, from what I remember, the tables are not very big there, so
And
especially
immediately,
the high tops.
hey, I'm Mike. This is my wife Becky, and then the dude wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like
That's the other reason I don't wanna sit with a rando.
I don't even know if his name was Mike. That's how, because it was just like information overload.
Yeah.
And like it was insane. He's showing me pictures of his basement. I it it was crazy, Brian.
Like, dude, we're just sitting here because they made us sit here. We don't have
Yeah.
to be friends.
Like like Michelle straight up cold, because I'm unfortunately got that people pleaser in me. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to this guy until I realized he
Yeah.
wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, right.
But I went up to go to
Well, yeah, a
take
little
a
civil
leak.
banter, no
Yeah,
big deal,
that's what I was
Yeah.
expecting. I wasn't
Right,
expecting to
right.
get waterboarded with words, you know?
Well, yeah, worderboarded. Yeah.
Waterboarding is very New England. Waterboarding.
Worderboarded. Yeah.
So I got up to take a leak, and like she told me afterwards, she's like, "Oh yeah, he tried just talking to me," and I just kind of went, and just kept looking at my phone, and he shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jeez.
it was.
I mean, it sucks because, there's just people that are that way, that are, they'll
He,
talk to anybody, they'll whatever, but it's like you got to read the room, man.
yeah, he couldn't like. It was like he did. I can't have the silence, like one of those guys,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and it's like,
but
dude, we're at a comedy show. You don't need to talk the whole time.
well, I'll give
know?
him one thing because he said he's a
Mm.
comedy fan. Like he saw, he saw Carlin, he saw everybody, and as
Yeah.
soon as the lights went up, he shut the fuck up.
Okay, well, at least he had respect for the
Yeah.
performer, though. Okay,
And
good, because it pisses me off when people are all like, a little talk's one thing, but to
oh yeah,
through the whole performance, it's like, shut up, dude. Like, we didn't pay to hear you. We paid to hear the guy with the microphone.
exactly right. Uh,
Mm.
so yeah, but all in all, it was. I mean, Titus was funny. The opener was he was all
Yeah.
right. He was must be the local guy. Um,
Yeah, it usually is.
yeah, he was selling koozies, and if they were better, I would have got one. But
Oh, that's too bad.
yeah, because he had bumper stickers he made up. Like one of his jokes about babies on board, and he said some lady one time one of his shows said, fuck them kids. So he made a fuck them kids bumper sticker. And
Yeah.
I'm like, if he's got a koozie that says fuck them kids, I might get it.
Oh, you for sure. If you ever see a koozie like that, you
Yeah.
need to get two because I also need one.
But his koozies were from a punchline I don't remember from his show. So
Okay.
yeah, it's just like, oh, well, I guess I'm definitely not buying a koozie from this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun though. It was nice to get out and do something like that. Been a while. Been a
Yeah, that's cool.
while. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I have so many stand-up specials like in my queues on various streaming platforms. And honestly, the last time I watched one was probably whatever Mark Maron's most recent one was.
My
And that's been a few years, I think.
my watching comedy specials hack is off my phone in my headset when I'm doing like housework and shit.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's
that
like you
makes
don't
sense.
have to see it. You're not unless you're watching like
Yeah,
Bo Burnham or something. That you should probably watch. But
yeah. Or
yeah,
Carrot Top, yeah.
or yeah, yeah. But most time you don't
Yeah.
really have to have the visuals. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it
Yeah.
can add to it, but it generally isn't something you have to otherwise, they wouldn't release comedy albums,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
They'd only do video,
For
so,
sure. For
yeah.
sure.
Mm. I'm just it's just I was actually thinking about it the other night because I know, like, Bill Burr has a couple specials I haven't seen yet and, shit like that, so and I was like, "I really should just throw those on when I'm kinda just, like, not really in the mood to watch something, but I kinda want something on." I
When
should just start putting comedy specials on.
when you're like me, when you're like, the silence, I can't.
Yeah, yeah,
I need music.
yeah,
I need a video. I
right.
need something.
Yeah, the voices will get me. Yeah,
Yes.
I
No.
understand.
Mm-mm.
Mhm, mhm,
Can't do it. That's where the ghost lives
yeah.
in the silence.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, dude. So I had this like I got from Aldi, it's one of their burrito roasts,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. How are
they're all seasoned
those?
up like that.
Yeah.
And
Oh
so I
wait,
grabbed one of
the
those.
Berea chuck roast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are
yeah.
delicious. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and they're cheap too. They're only like I think it was like 5 or $6. I mean, it's not huge, but it was, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just me, so it's gonna go a ways. And so I made that up yesterday and while I was cooking, I'm like, all right, what am I gonna have with this? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna, do the old the bowl situation, did some like black beans and corn and some sweet potatoes and rice and
Do you still have
onions and
some?
very little.
Because I was like, here,
Why?
because I'm like, your move now is you go buy some corn tortillas
Mhm.
and you make up some consomme somehow,
Yeah.
and then you just on your Blackstone you make burrito tacos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Because
very
all you
well
really
could, you're
need
right.
is, I mean, mozzarella will work, but if you can get some cojita, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
Well,
mean,
because like, when you cook it, it tells you to put in some, like, stock with it.
yeah,
So by the time you're done, you've got
some.
you've got some juice for sure. But since I just, what do you call it? Meal planned basically, divvied it up into dishes and then just poured a little of the sauce in each one until it was all gone basically.
I don't
So,
know why I've made burrito before. I don't
mhm.
think I've made it since I've owned my flat top, and that would be just the perfect way to go about it.
Yeah, it really would.
Because those burrito roasts are pretty good.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
This might be future meal.
could be.
Yes.
You might have to, you might almost to get enough stock, you might have to do a little more than
Oh, I
just
mean, I
one.
can add some,
You might have to
bone
get
broth
2
or
or
something.
yeah, right,
Something
yeah,
equally
something to
sexy.
kinda fortify it a little
Yeah.
bit
Yes. Oh,
because it's
fortify
funny on the
malt liquor.
package. Right?
Yeah.
Because the package, it's like, put water or stock, and I'm like, "Why would you use water?" Like,
Well, if you don't have stock, I guess.
that's no excuse. You
Yeah.
go get stock.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if you're
You
already at
make some
Aldi.
stock, damn it. Yeah.
Um, shit. I had someone's gonna tell you, and it's gone. Fuck.
Oh. Was it snack?
It was definitely not snack.
It's right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, whatever. It's all right.
Oh, man.
I'm sure it'll pop back in my
But
head at
yeah,
some point.
yeah, it was cool, when I got done, I ate some of it, and then I was like, "Oh," I portioned it out, and I'm like, "I got, like, 5 servings of this here," so, yeah,
Nice.
it's been tasting so good, I've just because my intent was to eat a couple of them and then tuck the others in the fridge or freezer,
Yeah,
basically,
future meals.
so right, and it's just tasted so good, I just keep eating it,
I
so
mean,
it's like,
you could always do
whatever."
the burrito ramen too.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right, I could.
I
Maybe
know.
I'll do that next time because I have a bunch of ramen. And I
Mm.
was trying to think how to church it up. I mean, I know different ways to church it up, but I was just trying to decide how I want to church it up,
Yeah, I think the burrito
That
ramen's
would
a
be a
good move.
great way.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I could pour some of that sauce from the whatever right into the broth, like the ramen.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
could cook the ramen in that broth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, my pants just got tight.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, my pants just got very tight. Oh my.
Uh,
All right. Yeah.
So, I made pizza Saturday.
Yeah, you did.
Michelle's brother came over and a couple of her nieces. We
Hmm.
played some hot streak, getting
Nice.
the kids into
Nice.
betting at a young age,
That's what I like to hear.
which it
That's what I
was
like
fun
to
because
hear.
at the end of one of the races, everyone's like, "Whoa!" All the kids were like cheering for mom and shit. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Right.
But I learned a valuable lesson. I've gotten really
Okay.
good at making pizzas on my little pizza screens.
Yeah.
And it hit me last week. I legitimately almost bought a pizza off and off of Amazon because it was
Right.
yeah, I told you that, I think.
It's really funny because I think definitely in one of the Twitter groups I'm in, a guy bought a pizza oven, and there was another group I was in, and a guy almost bought
There you
one,
go. That's
almost
hilarious.
right at the same time. So I'm like, yeah, it must be a good deal because I'm hearing multiple people now that are like, man, I almost bought a pizza oven.
Well, I
I'd
decided
love
not
to
to.
have one, but
I decided not to. And then it like hit me. I've had that pizza stone for probably 20 years now that I have.
hmm yeah,
At least bare minimum 15.
I got 2 of them. Yeah,
And I'm like, I wonder
because
if,
one was my mom's, one was mine.
well, fair enough.
So
Now,
yeah,
now you can do pizza.
you're right. I could.
Um, So, but it hit me. I'm like, I wonder if I could put this on my grill because that's the appeal of the pizza when you get the stone,
Hmm.
And I was like, huh. So I,
You're talking like your charcoal
yeah,
grill,
yeah,
right?
like my
Like not the
charcoal
black
grill.
stone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Hmm.
So, well, I mean, I put it on my pellet grill because that's where I make my pizzas. But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but
Sorry, I
regardless,
meant that. I don't know why I said
yeah.
charcoal. Yeah.
And I was just like, all right. So, and I did some read-ins, and it was like, if you
Mm-hmm.
warmed a stone up with your grill, you're good. It's like the
Because
thermal.
otherwise you might crack
Yeah,
it,
it's the
right?
thermal shock that fucks it up. So
Right. Yeah.
if you just warm it up naturally with everything, it's fine. And
Okay.
so I was like, all right. So I crank up my grill to 500. I got the stone under already, and I'm
Yeah.
making pizzas on this thing, and I burnt the fuck out of those crusts. I'm just, I
All
think
right.
I'm more adept at the pizza screen. I'm not giving up on the stone, and
Right.
I was really excited to use it, but
Because I was thinking, yeah. Because
and I honestly like
yeah,
I've got that wooden pizza peel. And
yeah,
I'm pretty good about launching a pie in with it, but sometimes the
yeah.
shit sticks and it becomes a problem.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I almost bought a pizza peel with perforations. I mean, I only
Man,
bought
you're
I
taking
bought
it to
two
another level.
I know. I only bought two things off of Prime Day, and they were things I really didn't need, but they were so cheap I had to. Neither
That's
one
fair.
of them was a pizza peel or like, a new whatever stone or something, but or a
Yeah.
pizza oven for that matter.
Right.
But man, I couldn't believe I've been very happy with my pizzas, and those last ones were just disappointing experiments.
That is too bad because
Yeah,
you do. I mean, I've only eaten pizza at your house once that you made, but they were quite nice. So yeah,
yeah,
I can imagine how disappointed.
the,
I mean, we all know, like when you get a pizza and it's burnt or fucked up, and you're just like,
yeah,
because it's pizza. Like usually when you're having pizza, you're like super geeked about it, and then
like
like,
I knew my
oh,
problem was as soon as I got it inside, I put it on the cutting board. I got out the pizza cutter, and I'm like, why is this? And I had to get out my knife, and it was like chunk through the bottom. I'm like, oh no,
oh, oh, right,
chunk.
because you don't have one of
I don't have like a
the
pizza
things like I
knife.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to get one.
Those things, dude. You should. Those are awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really should get one of those. But I mean, I still I'm not upset.
Yeah.
I will try again and I will perfect the stone cooking pizza. I think I
All
just had
right.
it honestly too hot. That's why
Yeah,
I
that's
bought a temp gun for $8 off of Amazon
yeah.
so I can, see what we get, see what we're
Yeah.
working with here.
Which makes sense because, like, it's similar to like cast iron. It's so easy to not have the stove on real hot,
Yeah,
and yet the cast iron gets like blazing hot, and you're like, oh no, because it takes forever to cool it back
yeah, because it
down.
just
You
holds the
know,
heat.
it
Yeah,
holds it, yeah, and you're like, oh shit. Especially like me, I only have one of the like what 10 or 12-inch skillet. So the next one I have down is much smaller. So if I get it too hot, I literally have to just wait because
yeah.
it's not like you can run cold water on it
Uh,
because that's not good for it.
that's how
So
you break your cast iron.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So it's like you can't do a whole lot about it, except just kind of wait and start over.
throw a little oil or butter in it to kind of help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if it'll cool it down a little bit. Yeah.
Um,
But
although I have to report back, I was telling you about the jalapeno pizza dough that Aldi has.
yeah.
That was my other mistake. I didn't make my own pizza dough, but I
Mhm.
was feeling lazy that day. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
Um, so when I talked to you about it, I was just like, "There's nothing," and it really
Yeah.
wasn't. But last night, I had a cold piece of pizza. I was waiting for Michelle to get out of the shower, and I got
Mhm.
down to the crust, and Bomber's staring at me, so I took half the crust.
Sure.
I threw the other half to her, and I'm eating and I swallow it, and it's just like my mouth is suddenly just like tingling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the fuck is that? Because I'm like, I didn't put any red pepper flakes or, and then it hit me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this must have been on the jalapeno dough, right? And I look
Right.
over at Bomber, and she's like, goes and drinks a ton of water, then comes back, and she's
Yeah, it
just
must
looking at me like, it was so funny. Sure, she was
I was
like, the fuck did he give me?
I was kind of wondering about that. I forgot I was going to ask you if you had any leftover because I was wondering if sometimes stuff with heat like that second day you notice it and that first day you didn't like chili. When you first make it a lot of times it's not real
Oh yeah,
it doesn't really
gotta
register.
let it congeal.
Yeah, but on day 2 you're like, "Whoo, there's some heat here."
Well, it was when I formed my pizza dough. It
Like
had
Voltron.
if
Yeah.
yeah, like Voltron. It had a smattering of jalapeno chunks in it.
Okay.
So I think as you're eating the pizza, the toppings, the sauce, you don't even it doesn't even register. But I think I had a
Yeah.
chunk in the crust maybe
That could be. Yeah.
because it's like I kind of like
'Cause
the
it's interesting
idea.
because there's different ways you could do it too. Because you could just use the juice from the jalapenos,
Yeah, that would actually probably be better, honestly.
and you'd have to be careful probably because that's probably maybe I don't know. I don't know if that's hot or, or more potent or if it
I
isn't. I
mean,
because I don't really drink it, so
I mean the heat's in like the pith and the seeds and all that, and there's still heat in the
Right,
flesh, but it's not as much.
right.
So I don't really
So
know
or
if
I guess
juicing.
you just dice it up real or,
Yeah, like
mince it
I
or
think a
something.
fine dice mixed into the dough would actually be kind
Yeah.
of like cool to do as an experiment.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, yeah,
actually maybe doing a fine dice and just throwing a rate in my bread maker and let it make the dough that way. I might try that just out of
yeah,
curiosity.
yeah. Sure, why not?
Yeah, maybe I'll do it with a not spicy pepper so that I don't have to eat the whole thing myself. Do like
That's
red
fair.
peppers or something like that, or like roasted red peppers, like jarred ones.
Oh, yeah,
That might
yeah,
be
yeah.
good. I don't know.
That'd probably be
You
alright.
got me thinking now. You got me thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it reminds me of, I mean, it's not the same thing, but there's a chef named, Michael Voltaggio,
Yeah.
and he on a lot of the cooking shows, what he does is when he wants to get a more, like, robust flavor from something,
Hmm.
he juices it and then uses the juice in the recipe instead of using, like, the whole, like, vegetable or whatever it is. And I've seen him do that with various stuff, and when people have it, they're like, "Wow, you can really taste." Like, it makes, like, for a more potent flavor profile
Interesting.
of whatever it is he's trying to do. That's kinda what I was thinking. That's why I was thinking maybe, like, and I didn't mean, like, run peppers through a juicer. I mean, you could if you had a juicer, but I was just thinking, like, the juice that the peppers are in a lot of times or, whatever. If you bought them like, pre-cut. If you
Yeah.
don't buy them pre-cut, then, that's fine too.
Hmm.
Like you said, I think a fine dice
Like, I
or
can't
mince, if you
imagine
will.
how awful the smell would be, but if you could, like, juice onions.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I
sure
know
you
you
can
could.
juice
I
them.
know you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, have you ever used one of those, like, God, what were they called? The slap chop?
Yeah, we had, like, a weird Pampered Chef version of it.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
think my mom still has one here. That it's like if you, it it's weird because it almost is like it mushes the onions more than it really slices through
Yeah,
them.
because
So
those
by the
those
time you're
blades
done,
are
there's a
good for,
lot
like,
of
one
liquid.
cut, and then they go dull.
Yeah. Yep, and there's, like, liquid on the cutting board afterwards, and it's literally like onion juice at that point.
Delicious.
So, mm, yeah, that's good eating right
That's
there. Let
good
me tell you.
eating.
Yeah, buddy. Ugh.
I was,
Yeah, I like this idea with the pizza though. It's a
oh,
good
yeah, I
call.
wanna try it, and so I was kinda
I'm
thinking,
down.
like,
Yeah,
onion juice would
I'm
actually be
I'm
good,
willing
like
to be
that.
a guinea pig if you ever want to do it when I'm over. If you want to do the jalapenos,
That's absolutely
that
fine.
way you don't have to eat all of it.
Yes. I mean, I love a pizza
As
party,
long as
Brian.
you don't go stupid, as long as you're not like, oh yeah, this is my ghost pepper crust.
No, I would at least warn
And
you as you're biting.
I'm just crying. I'm just crying. Yeah. Warn me after I take the first
Yeah,
bite.
crunch. Oh!
But yeah. Why is
Oh,
my nose on fire?
no! Oh, no, Brian, oh,
Yeah.
no.
Because when I eat a piece of pizza, I just roll it up and eat the whole thing.
Well, yeah, of course.
Like it's a Swiss cake roll, but it's pizza.
That's actually a great idea. I love this idea.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Little pizza rolls like that.
hell yeah.
Not to
Um,
be confused with regular pizza rolls.
no, of course not. Not regular ass pizza rolls. These are Swiss cake pizza
Right.
rolls.
Yeah. Swiss cake. Oh god. I'm just picturing the two together now. What are you talking? This is dinner and dessert.
Is it? Is it, sir?
I'll tell you what it's not, is a treat.
Yeah, no shit, right?
It's vile. That's what it is.
So vile.
Separate, amazing. Together, not so much. Oh
I am
man.
proud to announce something on our program, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I was you remember once upon a time when we used to like be like, hey, follow us on TikTok. If we get to 1,000 people, we could go live.
Yeah.
Thought that'd be cool. Live on YouTube's way
Yeah.
better. And we got
Yeah.
Cheeto as a manager. It's all working out for us.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I was flipping through TikToks the other day,
Yeah.
and do you remember the King of Kong, Billy Mitchell?
Yes.
Came across one of his TikToks, and it's like, hey, I'm Billy Mitchell. Follow me so I can go live. I'm like, this guy's doing what we're doing. And I went to his
Yeah.
profile, and I'm proud to announce we have more followers than Billy Mitchell
That's actually surprising.
by
Wow.
like 200.
Yes. We'll take it.
Thank you, Helldiver
And we
Clips.
we didn't even have to play Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Exactly. I just had to play Helldivers
Yeah. Yeah.
and put it to metal.
Yeah.
People seem to
That's
like
so
it.
wild. They do. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong. That's wild.
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah.
was hilarious, and I had to make a note
That's
of it.
pretty all right.
Like I
I like it.
literally LOL'd, if as the kids say,
Yes.
out on my deck to myself and my dog.
Right. I it's rare that we get to like legit flex on something, so we'll take it.
That is an absolute flex.
Usually it's more us making fun of ourselves as we flex.
100%.
Mhm.
Yes. You know what's
Oh
crazy
man.
is since we had to
What's up?
restart everything, I have no idea how long we are in the show.
Yeah, I don't either cuz same thing. So I
Sick.
got with or the other night Jeannie was like, "Hey, do you want to, go grab some food?" And I was like, "Sure," and we get out. We were gonna. Sorry for going local here, folks, but we were gonna go to Whiskey and the Wolf, but the place was like the parking lot was full, like legit full up.
Also, Awu is the wolf.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, right. Okay. So we were like, okay, whatever. And she goes, "Well, Seared is right here. Do you want to go there?" And I was like, "I've just never gone there because I didn't know what the prices were like there." and it's billed as a steakhouse basically. So, whenever a place calls itself a steakhouse, I get nervous,
Fair
you know,
enough. Yeah.
because you don't know what level of steakhouse they are. Are
True.
we talking like Texas Roadhouse prices, which I'm fine with, or are we talking like $50 for a steak,
Yeah.
which I'm not so fine with. So we get in there and uh I'm looking at the menu and I was like, okay, I was like, the sirloin I think was like 20. I was like, that's not terrible, for a sirloin and a side. So we end up, but like partway, like before we start, and G's like, just so you know, she's like, I'm buying you dinner. I was like, okay. I
Mm.
was like, you don't have to. I can pay for my own. She goes, I know, but I also can buy you dinner. I was like, okay. So but, got a nice salad they have, like, a tangy tomato dressing there that was really good.
Mm.
I don't know how to describe it other than it was just really good. But, so I had a little salad, had the steak, got some, green beans and a nice balsamic reduction with, like, mushrooms and onions. It was really good.
Isn't
I
that
was
under the
quite happy.
umbrella of Sidelines?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
it's like I
Yeah.
think that's a Sidelines restaurant.
Yeah.
Uh,
They bring out a little loaf of bread with some like herb butter that was really good. I think they put that same butter on the steak,
mm.
and stuff. So I was quite happy. It
Yeah,
was
nice.
quite nice. Yeah. And it was funny because I had just bought a pack of steaks the other day at Aldi, because they have like the 3 pack of steaks.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'll make a steak. I'll make steak udon, and then I'll probably just put the other one in the freezer for, steak to be considered later.
Naturally, naturally. But of
For whatever
course.
for whatever I want to make with it. So and um, but I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't need a steak dinner right now.
That's
I'll
bullshit. You
I'll
always need
hold
a
off
steak
on
dinner.
making that. You're absolutely right, dude. I try to space it out so it feels like a treat, though.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
know,
Fuck was that?
Also, because it's like you don't want to get it to where you make steak and you're like, this is steak and it's good, but I just had steak. It's not like smash burgers where you eat it for like a week.
Exactly. Then skip a couple days and have some more.
Right? I had some hamburgers set out the other day. I almost made I almost made smash burgers.
Should have. They're fucking delicious, bro.
Oh man, they're 100% delicious. You're not wrong. I'm oh, just been trying to be a little better this week, because last week I ate that like 20-pound pizza from Domino's, and because when they're like, hey, you can get like up to 7 toppings on the pizza, I'm like, well, I'm for sure getting all 7.
Well, yeah. You mean I'm getting my money's worth out of this?
And it's basically 5 meats and then green pepper and onion.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like I almost have to knife and fork the pizza because it's so heavy.
Bullshit. Roll that shit up like you were
Oh,
talking about earlier.
yeah.
Chop
I
chop
for
it up
sure
in
am
new
not.
lines. Pizza
The
lines.
only pizza I knife and fork is like deep dish pizza,
Yeah.
because
I do that
that's a
reluctantly.
different story. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just use my hands like God intended.
I mean, honestly,
just like Adam and Eve did.
yeah, exactly. Honestly, I would much rather take a New York slice over a deep dish slice.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
100%.
Sorry, Chicago.
Yeah.
I love your city.
I
I respect
honestly,
the deep dish pizza, but it can go fuck itself.
I'd rather have Detroit style over Chicago.
Yeah.
Like Detroit maybe is my favorite
I
style.
want to be able to pick
Like
my
I can't
pizza
eat much
up.
of it, but I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. But I love that buttery, crispy edge on the
yeah.
Detroit style and everything.
course.
Especially you get that like crispy pepperonis and everything.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Quite nice. But I'm with you. I'm also all for a New York slice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Fold that
definitely
bitch
not
up.
against that.
Put strings on it. Go
Mhm.
gliding around. Fucking sick.
Yeah. Yep. Then you eat it.
Are you caught up on your new animes, Brian? My guy.
I am not.
New
I need
new
to, because
episode of Dan Dan Da Dan and new episode of Sakamoto Days.
I just saw Sakamoto Days drop new episodes. I'm caught up until the new episodes. I haven't watched new ones yet.
Which is tonight. It just dropped. We watched it.
Dan. I still have forgot. I have a few left in the last season, so I got to catch up on.
Well,
both of them.
Sakamoto came out today.
Okay.
Dan to Dan.
I'll probably watch it tonight after I watch because I got wrestling to watch tonight. So, I'll probably watch at least an episode or two after that.
It's all fantastic. I'm so glad they're back.
Because I'm right there with Netflix, so I might as well watch Sakamoto Days or Dandadan.
Absolutely. Or both.
They're right there. Or both. Yeah, I might do both.
Why not both?
You never know. I might jump around all nimbly bimbly from limb to limb.
Yeah. Did you say meow?
Meow? Yeah, right meow.
Right meow. We did some housework over the weekend. This is not the story. But,
I hope not.
As
you just start going into a long diatribe
let me
about
tell you,
mopping and dusting.
My vacuum, so good.
Yeah.
So
I heard it sucks.
although I did buy lavender toilet Kool-Aid. That's fun. Yeah. I was like, I saw blue and purple. I'm like, well, we got to go purple.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Purple stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sunny D.
So as I was saying earlier, silence can't do it. Had to put on some music. And Pluto has fun music channels that show music videos.
Oh yeah. Right.
And they have a channel on there. It's just called like End of the Dial or something, or Left of the Dial. But it's all it's all 90s music.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, fuck yeah. So I put that on, and the music video for Rollin' comes on.
Yeah.
And
keep on rolling, baby.
Exactly. And I was like, damn, this is such a slice of the 90s.
It is.
And
that album is so the 90s.
Here's how 90s it is. Most of that video they filmed on top of the World Trade Center.
Oh, wow, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Because like we're watching a video and the Trade Center pans in and we're both like, holy shit. They're like, that shows you how old this video is. And then it like zooms in, there's a stage on top. We're both like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And it's only a holy shit moment because of obviously.
Yeah, because of 9/11.
Yeah,
right,
exactly. Yeah. But it was still so weird to see. It was just like, it's just wild.
It is though. It's like I've seen various movies, that are from obviously that era, and when they do that shot of New York from like the water or whatever, and you see those towers, and they're unmistakable, like they stood out, so. When you look at them and you're just like, oh wow, it's kind of surreal now.
Yes, it was very strange. It was even stranger to see Fred Durst and not Les Claypool, Wes Borland.
Wes Borland, yeah.
Up there jamming.
Yeah, right.
It was fucking weird, dude.
Wow.
Kind of cool though.
Yeah, that's why on what was it? I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, WWE had their Saturday night's main event thing.
Yeah.
And, they do the thing now since they signed with Netflix and they're bought by TKO. They do the, like, look at the cool celebrities that also like wrestling every show now, basically.
Of course.
And I think a lot of them are legit wrestling fans. There's some that, like, the one, Tom Segura was there. Tom Segura is famously anti-wrestling. Although allegedly he said, like on their podcast with Bert, that after going that he gets it a little more now. And I'm like, yeah, he's saying that because Netflix probably was like, hey, we have both products on our thing.
Like, Tom, shut the fuck up.
Basically, I almost bet money with it because Tom Segura is really, I mean, he has railed on wrestling fans for years.
Yeah.
Like he is unapologetic about it. And that's why, like, when they showed him in the arena, people were booing him.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've learned from that guy, from listening to him on different podcasts and stuff,
yeah,
it could all be a bit that he's been setting up for years.
It wouldn't shock me. You're totally, because it's cheap heat, right? Using a wrestling term, it's cheap heat.
Yeah, it's
if you walk out in a wrestling ring and stand in the crowd and go, "You suck," the crowd immediately boo.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all are stupid for being here. You like this?
Yeah,
yeah.
You white trash yokels. You people. That's the one that usually gets. That's how you know someone's a heel in wrestling if they say "you people." And it's also a good way to tell if someone's a heel in real life, because if they're pointing at a minority and say "you people," then you also know that they are a heel.
Yeah,
they are no good.
What if they're at the end of your driveway and you're like, "Could you people please move over here?"
No, because then it's still a Tropic Thunder moment. What do you mean, you people?
Okay.
What do you mean, you people? Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, so they did that, but Fred Durst was there. Saturday, and it was just kind of
Fred Durst
funny
looks
because
like such like an old beach bum now, and I love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes sense for him to be there though, because I mean, Limp Bizkit, The Undertaker used Rollin' for a while as the entrance song when he was Biker Taker. And they also used, I don't know if you remember, I believe it was a pay-per-view I think that you got at your apartment downtown, the one where Mandy's car got towed away.
Oh yeah. Do
That was
you mean when she parked in the parking lot? I told nobody to park in.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
But there was a Limp Bizkit song that was used because by the end of it, we're like, oh my God, can we not ever hear this song again?
I just remember that the intercom crackle. Hello,
Yeah.
my car's gone.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then she wanted you guys to like split the cost with her or something like that,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
It's like, what are you
we were
talking
like,
about? Like you're the dumb that parked where it said don't park
yeah,
here.
like, do you live here? No. Should you park here? Probably not. Are you? Yeah, why
Yep.
not? Okay, well, your car's gone.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anywho, yeah.
good
So
times.
yeah. Well, I feel just from the feel of it, I feel like it's probably time to move into the Q of the
That's
W
what I
unless you
was.
got something else.
Nah, I'm
Because I don't know either, but yeah.
I was having that same
Well,
vibe. I'm not gonna
because
lie.
we're at 47 minutes of the current recording.
And we were
So
about
from the point we stopped.
we were probably about 20 minutes to a half hour, and so we're
probably about where we
probably,
should be.
you know what,
So,
Brian? We're always supposed to be where we are at that time, right?
I know, man. That's what I'm always saying. You are where you're supposed to be, man.
Exactly. Well, last week we asked you, there's a
Man.
well-known quote,
Oh.
find what you love and let it kill you.
Yeah.
No one liked this on Instagram.
Ooh.
Boo. Well, I lie. Cheeto liked it. He just didn't answer it, but he answers elsewhere.
Oh,
so
well, he
Cheeto
emails
gets
his
a
answers
pass.
usually.
Cheeto gets a pass.
For now. Because he's our manager. What the hell just happened? Ad block just updated.
I thought you cut the tape on that chest of drawers.
I feel like I'll be even whiter than this.
Yeah, fair enough. So Kristen says nachos.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to reread the question. You just said it and I wasn't listening.
No,
so
you're
okay,
good.
all right.
Yeah, she says
Sure.
nachos.
Listen, Death by Nachos sounds like a great way to go.
Sounds like a sick name for like a Mexican punk band. Yes.
Yeah, I'd go see Death by Nachos
Yes,
for sure.
I would too.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, and I mean this
Okay.
is a fine answer here from our diamond top fan who I really need to reach out to because I love and miss this man.
Mhm.
Devin. A goth mommy. Hopefully it's a slow death by snoo snoo. I missed wrong. I was supposed to be
I share his hopes. I hope that's how he goes, and I also would be willing to volunteer sacrifice for that.
I volunteer for tribute.
Yep, it's like the episode of that's from of Futurama, the Snoozu. It's like it's like something about what was it? I think it's something like, did you ever think you'd go out this way or something? It's like, no, but I had always hoped.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
That's it.
That's it.
Nope. Nothing else.
No.
Jeez. Apparently, people don't have anything that they love.
I guess.
That's sad, man.
I know.
I mean,
if I had my soundboard right now, I would go, "You make me sad."
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Cheeto has the right answer here.
Oh.
And it's my wife. By the way, I don't know if Mrs. Cheeto listens, but if she does, don't give him brownie points for that.
Do you remember that?
That's a cheap pop, as they say in wrestling.
Do you remember that Reddit post when it was like someone asked like if there was anyone living or dead that you could have sex with, who would you pick? And one guy was like, my deceased wife, and then the next guy was like, I also pick his wife.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, that's such a great answer though.
Yes, right.
It's so horrible, but that's a good
I
answer.
also pick his wife.
Yeah. Shit. I love stuff like that though, when people do that stuff where they're like, well, I hope this happens, and you're like, yeah, me too, and it's just like, wait, what?
Like you're not supposed to double down on this.
Yeah. All right, so Cheeto also says for his salty selections, he says Marlboro, which, I mean, not to be that guy, but you're working on it, so knock it off, damn it.
What are you gonna do?
Good beer.
Hell yeah.
which, we agree with. Better marijuana.
Uh-huh.
Lawn care. He says, I'm almost 50 for fuck's sake. It's like, lawn care, I don't feel like it's going to kill you. Well, if you love it, I guess. I was going to say, like, shoveling snow is more likely to kill you.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. And then he also says, cooking. Gonna die on the fucking line, boys. Ugh. Now, I mean, he has some good answers in there, but what I didn't hear or see was Salty Language Podcast or
Patreon.com.
patreon.com/salty
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, if you're going to be the moderator, you got to hit your marks, man.
Like,
Come on.
I honestly wish I could assign specific roles. If I could make him like, like master of chat defense or something.
Yes, that would be
Yeah,
awesome.
or the minister of chat defense.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh
instead,
my God.
instead
What
he
were you
gets
yeah,
be a managing whatever.
right, because you were the Minister of Defense or
Oh,
Space
yeah,
Defense. I don't
I
remember
forgot
which it
about
was.
that. The minister of space
Yeah.
defense. You're right. I forgot all about
Yeah.
that.
Doing a fine job as we've had 0 attacks since we decimated Graphic Novice.
Yeah, well, Moon Wars,
So,
Victor's.
by the way, pew 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 pew, because no soundboard.
Yeah,
So.
yes, thank you.
We gotta have lasers.
Yeah, don't forget about the Moon Wars drop.
Right.
That was such a weird era of salty language.
Yeah. Yeah, because now it's normal.
I mean, that's fair.
We're sitting here laughing about, yeah, I'll take his wife too.
Yeah, right.
Boy. Definitely one of those jokes that, yeah. That's like my brother was asking me the other day. He was like, "Do you ever have like, a joke to where you're just like, man, I can't share this with the people I'm around?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, like racist jokes?" And he goes, "No." He's like, "I just mean like, dark humor." I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "Why would you say racist jokes?" I was like, "Because it's funny, first of all."
I mean,
that,
yeah, 100%.
To make you have to defend yourself in that regard, you know. But I was like, oh yeah, I told him, I said, whenever I have those thoughts, I'm like, I always just text Tony, whatever it is. I'm like, because I know we can always laugh at whatever the gallows humor of the moment is.
Absolutely. I have that with, I know some people at work I can make those jokes with, other people I can't.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%. They just won't get it, or they don't appreciate it, or whatever it is. There's a guy on Twitter a few months ago that like his wife died, and he's been making jokes about like how she did it to get out of taking care of the kids and all, and these kind of jokes, and they're funny, right? Like he's doing it as a way of part of his grief process. And there's people who very much do not appreciate it and have unfollowed him because of it,
well,
because they feel he's being disrespectful.
Man.
Yeah. And he's even mentioned, he's like, my wife would be cracking up at these jokes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can read the room of what she would want better than some doucher.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, okay, well, who's it being inappropriate to?
Yeah.
Right? Like you, the reader?
Yeah. Like
you didn't know
that dude's wife.
Right? If anyone's going to be offended by jokes about his wife, it would be him.
Yeah.
Like
I could see if like wife's dad was like, hey.
Yes. Yeah, if it was family or something, sure. Yeah, like, hey, this maybe isn't the healthiest way of dealing with this,
Response, fuck you, Fred.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, I've kept following him, and I'm like, dude, I totally understand. I was like, I get it. I was like, I'm very, funny is funny. I can't.
Funny is funny.
And I don't, how it is. Like we make fun of absurd situations. We generally don't mean it toward the person.
No.
We make up a lot of stupid scenarios and laugh at that.
Yeah, unless we're talking about the guy who talked my ear off last night, then yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, it's up to that guy.
Yeah.
Well, like last night I was talking on The Crazy Life, and I was like, I'm at a point, I'm like, I think I need to get to the, I only own what I can carry, and I'm like, this enormous amount of grief and stress or something, or depression. That's what it was, And we had a good laugh at that, and it's like, obviously I'm kidding, but it's, I just went for the gag because,
well, sometimes you got to go for the gag.
I like the misdirection, where you're like leading somebody, and then you're just like, I'm going to pivot left right here.
Oh yeah,
and just go the other way. So
100%,
it's fun.
It is.
Speaking of pivoting, all right, we got 5 for you to pick from because I gotta get some new.
How about
more.
2? Let's go low on the totem pole this time. or high, depending how you look at the totem pole.
Okay. Well, actually, I just realized. Hold on, I have to sort of edit this one a little bit
Oh,
because I just
is it
copied
too
it from Reddit.
saucy?
No,
Oh,
it was like people have read it, and obviously, I don't.
oh,
That's not what I wanted to say.
gotcha.
Out of the 7 deadly sins, which sin shapes your life the most?
Oh boy, that's a good one.
Mm,
Huh. Hmm. Um, it's probably a toss up between sloth and gluttony.
right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because for anyone who doesn't know, the 7 are pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, sloth.
Yeah.
And I'm probably with you. Like gluttony and sloth are probably the ones that have shaped my life the most.
I mean, I'd love to
So
say greed, but I don't keep my money,
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's right out. I'm definitely not a
right.
prideful person. I can barely look at
No,
myself in the mirror, let's be honest.
yeah, same here.
um,
Wrath maybe years ago, but not now.
yeah, I am not a
Yeah,
man of wrath anymore. Very rarely. It simmers. I'm a man of low simmer.
yeah, yeah. That's what I am too.
Yeah,
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 yep.
yeah.
Envy, I've definitely had my issues with, but I've gotten a lot
I
better. I'm more now instead of envying, I try more to do the opposite of envying, which is celebrating that person's wins,
Yeah,
you know?
because I did the same shit because it's like, well, it just puts you in a
Yeah.
bad mood and you're like, meh, meh, meh,
Yep.
meh, meh, meh. Well, fuck yeah.
Well,
You're right.
and as the saying goes, what is it? Comparison is the thief of joy, I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
is
something
how
like
it
that.
goes. So, and it's the truth. The more you try to compare yourself to others, it's just it's silly because we're all fighting our own fights. So,
So
you
yeah, I
know,
mean, but
lust. I mean, maybe when I was a younger man, lust was more part of my life, but I'm not so much, you know, nothing but hormones now. So,
I mean, I'm definitely, we all have that vibes.
sure,
Been through some trenches, but I am not. I am lust, but I'm laser focused now.
right. Yeah, and
Yeah,
gluttony and sloth for that. I mean, I've definitely, eat too much and I'm too lazy. So those are the two
yeah.
that probably,
I was like, I
you
love
know,
good food. I love good drink.
yeah,
And
yep,
I do like taking it easy.
yeah, right.
But see, my
Which,
hang up with soft though is like Monday through Thursday, because Friday's usually an easy day. I
yeah,
I generally am pretty busy.
true.
You know,
Yeah,
how
yeah. It's
slothful is
interesting
that? Trying to
because,
just be a modern day person when you have to do shit all the time.
right. Well, I think it's tough too, right? Like, because my argument against sloth in my situation would be depression,
Yeah,
because a lot of my not doing things is depression or anxiety based. A lot of yours is that like you're trying to recharge from all the shit you do the rest of the week,
yeah,
which
I'm
I think is
tired.
pretty normal. But I guess, but it's like if we have to pick from this list, I mean,
Yeah, like,
then I guess
and
I guess that's
and
how we
I mean, there's
do it.
definitely times where I'm like, I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes and just chill. And that few minutes
Mhm.
will extend.
Yes. Well, we are men of leisure,
Yes, but yeah,
So,
huh.
yeah, that's what we'll just cross sloth off and write leisure.
Yes, leisure.
We are men of leisure. That way it sounds fancier and less lazy.
Exactly. Hmm.
All right.
All
Well, there
right.
you go. Out of the 7 deadly sins, which sin shapes your life the most? That is really hard to say.
That's yeah.
Saying sins which sin shapes.
Yeah, she sells
Ooh.
seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh, show us what
Jeez.
you got at the seashore where she sells shells.
That could get lewd. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
All
it's I
right. Well,
guess it's
there you go.
plug time.
Yep. Head over to saltylanguage.com. Check out the links there. Head over to tangentboundnetwork.com if you need a home for your podcast and to listen to other shows that are there, if you would. And if you are trying to join up over there and you talk to Mark, what do you got for Mark this week?
Oh man, what do I have for Mark? Not
Smash burgers.
yeah. I'm gonna say, Mark, you should for every album we list to the top 500, you should send it to us. I don't know, Brian.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't. Yeah, all
spent.
right.
My bladder's popping. Mark,
It's not one of your better ones.
I've
All
got a
right, we'll move
pint
on.
of hot urine for you.
Oh my. Well, it's good if he's trying to. Well, I was gonna say it's good if he's trying to pass a drug test, and I was like, well, maybe not.
How European are you, Mark? Let's find
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Oh my. Oh my. Uh, oh jeez. It's like collecting rainwater. He just collects piss and showers with it.
Oh God,
Um, that's terrible.
that
I
is
hope he
terrible.
doesn't listen to that. That's
I
awful.
kind of hope he does.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, if you want to reach out to us on social media, because I don't know why you'd want to,
Yeah.
but if you do, you can
Agreed.
find us on Twitter at salty_language. You can find me on a variety of platforms at Stunami.
I am on the Instagram at dmonotony and at Salty Language on TikTok. I post stuff there occasionally. I mostly repost stuff because it's silly. Patreon.com/Salty Language. Brian's got something good for us tonight. Do you want to give us a little teaser, Brian?
Ooh, actually, I do. I saw that they released a list of 33 new foods for the Minnesota State Fair this year. And Minnesota State Fair is usually one of
Yeah,
the like
that's
innovators of fair food.
yeah, that's like the top carnies of the carny world.
Right. So,
Yeah.
and I know we did this before in the past when they announced new
Dude.
food. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this again.
Carnageddon. Come on now.
I'm thinking like carne asada.
Yeah, that dude actually sounds good. Carnageddon, all these serve is carne asada, but different ways.
Oh man, just until you die, basically.
Oh my
Heck yeah,
God,
let's go.
yes.
It's like the Brazilian steakhouse, but there's no stop
Yeah,
sign.
yeah.
You have to just keep eating.
See, gluttony, ladies and gentlemen, gluttony.
It's this week's Q of the W and last week's kind of mushed into one.
It is
because it's
crazy.
like carne asada is delicious. If that killed me, I'd be okay
Yeah,
with
like
going out.
you know
that
what?
way.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, and I will accept that I am a glutton.
Good shit.
Yeah. Also, I have a podcast called The Crazy Life,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I mentioned earlier.
Sorry, I
Me and
didn't hail
Heno
you,
talking
Peter.
about things going on in our lives and such. And like last night, we talked about still being overwhelmed and unmasking more to my family and stuff about my depression and different stuff. Heno talks about how he's playing guitar, like whether it's practice or a gig, like almost every night of the week for a whole month, basically.
Yeah.
And he's changed some perspective a little bit at work, because he's kind of hit that why am I doing all this stuff when no one cares kind of situation. So he's reining it in a little bit.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so if you're into any of that, please give us a listen. We'd appreciate it.
Nice.
And we would also appreciate if you have a beer and be fine, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a grand idea, Brian.
Me too.
Maybe
Sounds
even
good. I could go for a beer, Steve.
I know we talked about all kinds of weird shit in the beginning of the show, and it's all gone already. So what are you gonna do?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll it up and smash it or something. Swiss cake roll that.
That's
Swiss cake roll your life. That's hard to say.
oh yeah, you just fumbled all over
God
that one.
damn,
Yeah.
that was difficult.
We'll try it again. I'll edit it.
No.
All right, we're done.